what I'd like to address is dynamics, because I think it's somewhat lost in translation with bass players these days. You know, that you're either playing something light or they're jamming, pounding. Yeah. So, and I think that everything has to do with context, though, obviously. So within a song, you can go from, oh, that's kind of a cute little ditty. So you can go from something that, obviously those nice mellow tones are really nice if you're doing something groovy, but think of songs in sections and in parts and pieces, and a lot of times a song has a build-up. We're not necessarily talking about like Ravel kind of build-up where it's, you know, alligator open mouth the whole way, but something that builds on itself, builds on its own theme, if you will. So instead of starting full force, think about the dynamic of the song and what's being called for. So just say if you have a riff that's simple like so warm, round, fat,
and grooving,
yes. And but what's the next step? Maybe you're going into, maybe that's your verse riff. Let's just call it a verse riff. What's your next step? Well, maybe change your right hand technique. It's probably my go-to that I do the most, is to change up the technique to give it a little more beef. So instead of that same old round, now something like that.
Butterfly, I remember that.
Yeah.
I love that right hand technique. It hits the frets.
Once again, to step it up. Okay, now you're in something different. Maybe you've stolen your verse riff and putting it in the bridge, and you want it to be even punchier yet. So. So you get a little bit more meat out of it. So from
it just flips me out watching you play octaves and your fingers are in the wrong position. That just okay. So proceed. Now I'm recovered from that. I was going, how the hell are you doing that? And then I remember how you tune.
Yeah. I think I did GCF with this one or something like that. That's the only thing that would stay. So really, what I want to talk about is the dynamic within the song. You can start simple. You can go bolder, broader, wider, more attack, but it doesn't have to be all at once. And the whole song doesn't have to have that one thing. Let it flow. Pay attention to the song, because sometimes it's just right, and sometimes